about that bullshit the other day when, you know, oh, you can come over here. All right, bend over that chair a little. I'm talking about how fucking toxic it is when women be like, when they about to break up with you, we need to talk later. Later, you're gonna break up with me anyway. Do it now.
It's to hold that. It's to hold that leverage.
Yeah, and because they about to go on a date with somebody.
Oh yeah, she's trying to.
She's like, I'm about to be busy, but we need to talk later.
This shit might not work out.
Yeah, shit might not work out with this.
It might be a clown.
Yeah, I go out on this date, and then I realize, damn, I don't want to be out here dating. That's why she say later. Oh yeah. Hey y'all, welcome to another episode of Quick Convo with Digi. I got my guy Spencer here. Introduce yourself.
Hey everybody, Spencer, Smith Boogie with the Footy on Instagram.
And you know, as I like to ask people on here usually, you mind if I smoke?
No.
Alright.
Do you thing.
I know you guys missed me.
Do you thing. Don't miss this man.
I've been working.
Giving you that
job.
Giving you that good content.
Mm-hmm.
And he got that corporate job. What? Out here working.
Just trying to do something, trying to find a wife, doing some kids, just some success.
Yes, sir.
Get a car, but the DMV sucks.
Yes, sir. Oh man.
But really, like, this whole appointment situation is the most, like, nobody's gonna know. If I lose my ID tomorrow, I need to be able to come get it tomorrow. Yeah. I'll make an appointment for December to get me a new ID.
Yeah.
That shit's ridiculous. I just left the DMV, tried to do a walk-in. It was not happening.
Oh no, not at all.
But I called customer service at Conyers and they told me to do a walk-in.
Really?
And I
You actually got through to customer service?
Twice.
Yo, what?
Yesterday I got bad attitude from a sister, of course, the younger ones.
Standard.
The older ones, they help you, bro. Shout out to older black women.
Oh,
they will help a young black man quick.
guardian angels.
Yes,
Old
but the
black
younger
women,
ones,
they don't know yet.
attitudes.
They don't know yet.
Attitudes on the phone. I'm like, I got sent an ID, but I ordered a license. Well, I don't know what to tell you. I'm like, ma'am, I have the same job as you. If I did this, I would be fired.
Yeah.
Yeah.
She picked up the phone angry.
Angry, but she gave me attitude the whole time. They told me, well, I'm gonna have somebody from technical support call you.
If you can,
Call never happened.
If you could make them laugh, if you could break them, be like, "How you doing today?" Oh, you know, if you,
I'm trying to make them cry.
Snicker.
I'm trying to make them cry. I'm like, that is a car lot holding a car for me for the last 2 weeks.
Right.
Y'all are ruining my life. I have a job and stuff. Like, I have stuff I want to do. This is ruining my life.
Yeah.
Do you not care about humans?
They don't. That position of power, man. Some people you don't realize that position. Like
Look,
the clerk at a law office, man. She can fuck your whole shit up. $30,000 case, and she's like, I didn't like your attitude.
I don't like him. But that's none of your business. This isn't personal. This is my life.
Shit. Yeah, man.
But tell these people what you do.
Shit. I skateboard. Lifelong skateboarder. I make music. Primarily, my first love is music, but my new love and my second love and my best love is videography and motion graphics.
Yeah.
I like to do videos for skateboarders and film skate shit. I like to make my own short films. I like to do special effects like in the Adobe Suite, like After Effects and Premiere Pro and
As y'all know, I got hella short film scripts. Yeah, so we're gonna be working together. Along with our guy Shamil, does camera work for at NBA.com, NBA TV.
Shit.
And we got a few people, a lot of comedians in the city. And sorry, y'all, I'm trying to enunciate. I know. Projection.
Yeah.
It's a stage thing.
Speak with the diaphragm.
I always wanted to be a skateboarder when I was a kid, but I really didn't get on until I was like 12. But before that, it was theater. I was a theater guy. I'm still a theater guy. Like, my on-stage presence was just booming.
Yeah.
Like, I get in the character. That's why, like,
What was your first play?
Grease.
Really?
Mm-hmm.
Oh shit, how old were you?
Middle school.
I did Annie in like the 4th grade. I was a cop.
Nice. I mean, before that, they were church plays.
Yeah, same. Yeah,
Yeah.
mine was a church play. I feel like niggas don't like to admit that kind of shit.
Right? No, I was in the choir. I was in
Yeah,
the church.
same here, yeah.
I led devotion.
Yeah.
You won't see me in church now.
Nah.
But
I still listen to my gospel. I still listen to my Kanye West gospel, unfortunately.
I'm a Buddhist.
Oh, word? That's fine. I've been reading. You familiar with Paramahansa Yogananda?
Mm-hmm.
I've been reading his autobiography, and it's like,
nice.
yo,
I've been meaning to do that.
It's so ill. When I'm done with it, probably be a while. It's like 500 pages.
I want the worst Buddhist.
I'll pass that shit on to you.
I'm a Buddhist militant Muslim. Like Malcolm, beginning Malcolm. No Farrakhan. Farrakhan's cool though, but Elijah, yeah, you know, we strike down the hammer.
Yeah.
Gotta protect my people. I love black people. I love you all. Even though y'all on this wild, dumb shit, toxic lifestyle, living my best life, even if it hurts other people. Shit. But I love y'all.
I want to speak on that. So, you know, you saw the whole Cuties controversy, the movie.
Oh my God, I've been talking about this all day. You talking about the twerking on Netflix?
Yeah.
That's not feminism.
So
that's women promoting pedophilia.
So I completely disagree. I think what they're trying to say in that film is, yo, this is what little girls see. They see on their phones every day women twerking, teenage girls, whatever it be. These 9, 10, 11
Not just
girls
they see it. Like if you watch some of these videos, they have the kids twerking with them.
Exactly. And these little girls feel like that's what they have to do to feel accepted and to feel loved and to feel appreciated.
And it has nothing to do with men. Men not asking little girls or women to do this online.
It's a societal.
Yeah.
It's a Instagram. It's a social media pressure that exists. I feel like.
But my thing is like that message is cool.
Yeah.
But then you have little boys who are already completely unprotected for the most part. And there are already a lot of black boys are getting touched and molested by older black women.
And men.
And men.
Yeah.
But we talk about men all the time. We don't talk about how many of us.
That's facts.
That's like 90% of us are touched by older black women.
That's facts.
Or we that high school guy that the college girl come home and
it's so normalized.
It's so normalized, but that's still rape.
That's trauma too.
Yeah.
You're right.
And a lot of girls don't like to talk about it because they are that college girl that came back and fucked the high school boy.
Yeah.
Or they are that person. But it's promoting yet again that little boys are supposed to worship pussy.
Right. And I feel like they could have done that. They could have gotten their message across in a different way without fucking extreme close-ups on little girls' asses. That shit was a little much. But I felt like I got what as a filmmaker, you know, and I was like, I see what you're trying to do. I get the message. Like,
and the fact that your editor probably edited it for the viewers.
And that, to me,
because a lot of good shit hits the cutting room floor.
As well as the production staff and crew all sat there and okayed the choreograph, they all sat there and okayed all that shit. And I mean, it's France. I mean, you know, their culture is a
little more open.
More open, but that's still. And I think what they're trying to do is shock the American audience and really make us question our values and say, hey, well, what is it that we value and what is it that we.
I used to date this girl from Barbados.
Where's the line?
And to them, like. The shake and all that, it's not sexual.
That's their culture.
Yeah, they do it as kids. They shake like they dance with their parents like that.
Right.
But for us, it's definitely sexual.
Yeah, right. Most definitely.
And it was a boom out of nowhere. Like only some girls twerk back in the day. Everybody couldn't do it. Everybody didn't have the skills to be. Even girls with no booty used to be making their booty move.
Yeah.
And I'm like, that girl right there. That's a skill, I guess. Kudos to her. But like to the point where we've taken it to white society. It's part of white society now. Girl, I'm a twerk.
Shit, I remember as far as back in 7th grade. That's what? That's 2000. Fuck.
White girls
2010.
Ew.
I remember white girls. What was that shit back then? See, 7th grade. Stanky leg, fucking Dougie and all that shit. I remember white girls trying to twerk back then.
Yeah, I didn't see no white people anymore.
I remember my school, I went to Tucker, and Tucker's like right in the mix of like completely black neighborhood and like Norcross, Gwinnett, like Lilburn. So you got you got a mix of kids from Stone Mountain, Clarkston, South DeKalb. You got a mix of all types of kids coming to Tucker, and
almost burnt my cowboy bebop.
Oh shit, cowboy bebop. But I found that fascinating growing up. I'm like, yo, like these, you know, growing up, you get to see that. Like I remember in elementary school, white kids were still conservative, and then it slowly transitioned into white kids being like black kids.
But the thing is, a lot of people think that's like getting allies. I'm like, no, people can twerk and still be racist.
Yeah.
Like, people can suck black dick or fuck black girls and still be racist.
Yeah, like little white girls going and twerking with their friends, and then they go home and oh yeah, that Britney, she's fucking nigga bitch.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Look at Addison Rae. She's famous on TikTok twerking. I saw one video of her black friend.
I'm not familiar.
Starts it, takes her, and then she starts going. Jake shows her how to do it. Like, I'm not familiar. I just stumbled upon her because Snapchat promotes the most toxic, useless shit on their discovery shit, and they promote other TikTokers on their shit and like blog news and TMZ and shit. And this girl, who's a nobody with no talent, who does nothing, is hanging out with Khloe Kardashian now thanks to TikTok, and she's not even 20, and Khloe's 40.
Yeah.
And they're sitting in their string bikinis on top of each other, already disgusting. But second, she's got casted for the starring role in the remake of She's All That.
That
And has done no acting in her life.
I think that's just a testament to, and you know, it's hard for me to. It's easy to hate. It's easy to hate on that. But
It's easy.
It's hard to give props, and I think you got to give these
But the
people
way
their
she
props.
got it off of twerking.
I think you got to give these people their flowers because although it's from twerking, there was some type of work ethic.
Sir, you are
going into it.
correct. She didn't get famous off sleeping in her bed and doing it. You are correct.
There was action taken.
There was action taken, even if they are a few
Although it
second
wasn't
videos.
much
Yeah, it wasn't much thought.
intelligence.
But the thing
behind
is,
it, maybe
people need to understand, like, yeah, a lot of these Instagram and TikTokers could be full-length actors, comedians, and everything. But a lot of people can only do 2 minutes of entertainment.
right,
That's a whole movie.
right.
You got to test her out in like a co-starring role first. That, I'm not saying don't put her in the Hollywood.
Yeah.
But to literally cast her as a starring role in a remake of a hit movie.
Yeah, no, that's fucking ridiculous.
Yeah, like y'all are pandering towards TikTok audience now.
Yeah.
You're just hoping to sell tickets to those people who were her fans.
And that's, I mean, and I can see that. That's brilliant. I mean, that's low. TikTok needs to just
I
come
do
out
it.
with their own television
I
and
would
shit.
do, I do it all day. I would take somebody that is already famous that didn't know nothing, manage them, and take their money. I would.
Yeah, exactly. that's also taking away from the fucking the skill and the hard fucking work and
Because,
all the
like-
fucking intelligence that
And
all
I'm-
these actors and comedians have and the fucking
A lot of
dedication.
actors have like triple doctorates.
Yeah.
In real stuff.
Yeah.
And I'm not one of those old griper, old rap, old hip hop niggas. Cause then like those niggas don't realize that their parents hated hip hop completely.
Right.
And those parents hated soul and jazz and rock completely. And the parents before them, all old people hate what kids are doing.
Right.
That's not what I'm saying. I'm saying for the fact that even Denzel himself and Tom Hanks sit in acting classes to this day
Right.
to refresh yourself. I mean, I don't know what Addison does on her free time. She may go to acting school. She may go to classes. I haven't researched her.
Nobody knows.
But I'm just saying, like, that's just, what's the purity in it?
I think the big problem with this, with the mass accessibility that social media has given us, is that there's so many people that want fame and they don't know why. They don't know how they want to achieve it or why they want to achieve it. They just want it. But for what?
But for
What
what?
are
You
you
just
doing?
want to be famous.
Are you creating something? What service are you providing? Is there some type of entertainment? Like, what are you doing?
I'm trying to take my brand if I just get to a level where I'm a billionaire to where I can go back and help and change shit.
Right.
End homelessness, help
Same
black
here.
kids.
Same here.
That's what I'm doing with my money. Yeah, I just want to hang out with other famous people and be real. Like, this is how the Meg situation happened. If you want to be out in Hollywood parties, all this shit, you weren't ready for what the life entails, and now you're screaming black women are unprotected. Feminism used to be so real. It used to be about rape, real rape. It used to be about like real shit about the wage gap, which has been defeated. It used to be about real women's causes. Now this new age under 30 feminism is I'm mad at attractive men for not liking me. Because women aren't unprotected, just the niggas that trying to protect y'all don't want protection from.
Well,
It's,
lot of us-
all my black brothers are protected.
a lot
They
of us are
single.
coming from. Well, I feel like this may be a misconception because I don't necessarily come from a fatherless home, but there are a lot of us that may have not necessarily grown up with our fathers, and a lot of these women grew up in single mother houses with their mom just completely berating men. Every experience she has with a man is just fucking terrible.
But so did us boys. Like I did. My mom was like, yeah, your daddy ain't shit, but you ain't gonna talk about him.
Right.
No, it was like, that's your daddy.
My mom was the same way.
Yeah.
My mom was the same way. She said, you always respect him.
You always respect
him.
him. Yeah.
That's your father, no matter what.
And they're sitting in front of these men and tell them that's what they're supposed to be. I'm like, if you want to look at the direct correlation of why people and kids in relationships don't work, it's because of the bitter people and the people that don't understand relationships just weren't supposed to work out. Don't be mad at your ex because y'all didn't work out.
Right.
And because he was in that child's life.
Right.
This nigga probably told you from the beginning he wasn't ready to even be in a relationship with you. And you still like, but come on, fuck me.
Yeah.
And now y'all have a child.
Right.
And of course he ran away. He's like, he been trying to tell you from the beginning, he probably didn't even want to have sex with you.
Right.
But men get pressured too.
Yeah.
And y'all think, oh, that's a cop out.
It's facts.
It's not a cop out. We're women just like y'all. We have the same emotions, feelings, and heart.
It's facts. You're preaching.
Mm-hmm.
You're preaching.
My dad just wasn't shit. I'm not gonna clear him. That guy's a bastard. He had plenty of chances.
Mm-hmm.
He's rich as fuck. He was in the home. He came to my hometown sometimes and never even saw me.
Mm.
And he has 20-something kids.
Mm.
After a while, he just stopped keeping up.
Now, was that not most of our dads?
Mm-hmm. But the only reason that a lot of women kept up because the kids were in their house. I know a lot of deadbeat mothers. I know women on child support.
Oh, yeah, 100%.
Because they still want to be out here 40 having fun with
yeah.
multiple people.
Oh, yeah. It's a shame.
Mm-hmm.
You got cable and credit card and the baby's name and shit.
Yeah, and don't even
up.
have a baby.
Yeah.
Trying to claim the baby while the nigga taking care of
Oh,
him.
yeah. I mean,
Which is like, I'm just saying it's equal out there. I'm not putting down women. I'm saying y'all have to understand when men try to stand up for themselves, it's not us putting y'all down or being mansplaining. It's like y'all don't give a fuck what we go through too. It's not easy for black men in any shape or fashion.
anywhere.
We're not part of no male patriarchy because we're not white. Period. We're not white. We're not Greek. We don't have our own home country to go back to.
Nope.
All male patriarchy in other countries are homogeneous, meaning their people are from there. Our people are not fucking from here.
Nope. But what we can do is claim, because this is the way I like to think about it. Because, you know, as Black Americans, we grow up around Caribbeans and Africans, and they pick and choose when they want to be American.
Exactly.
So they come here and, oh yeah, I'm a nigga this, I'm a nigga that, oh what's up, my nigga this, and then, black police are killing black people. Oh, well, I'm Caribbean. Oh, yeah. I'm Nigerian. I'm from Senegal. Like, I'm not black.
Kamala, I'm Indian.
Yeah.
Like Kamala Harris.
So it's a weird feeling of like soullessness, of like just like no anchoredness that like the black man has in America. It's like we don't have that to fall back on. Like my stepdad's Nigerian, and at the end of the day,
he can go back.
He can go back, but he can also like he has that like within him. Nobody can take that away. He knows where the fuck
he's a countryman to the day he dies.
He knows where the fuck he comes from. Nobody can take that away from him. And you know, we this is our land. We are American black men.
Yes.
We are our own
We're
species.
citizens that don't get full citizenship. Basically.
I mean, until we can until we break that with wealth.
Yep. And motherfuckers think wealth is being flashy online, getting butts.
That's not wealth. That's not wealth.
All that isn't wealth.
That's not wealth. That's just flash.
The way that, especially like Cardi B's a philanthropist, she's a good person, but her career isn't finite. She could end up really broke. The way that these people spend money.
Oh, most definitely.
This is not wealth, y'all. They just a little rich, and they only rich because of y'all.
That's what they want you to see.
They're like a lot of people's wealth that you saying aren't giving back and all this. They're getting their money from you. But no, not on that boycott. No, not on that TI dumbass boycott shit. Because paper dollars don't matter anymore. Digital currency is the future.
I think the best thing black people can do is start learning about stocks and trading and options and bonds and dividends.
You ever heard of the Dream Exchange? Mm-hmm. It's a new black stock market.
Really?
Black owned market. Yeah. It's like a black owned stock exchange.
A lot of young people, black, white, whatever, got caught up in the Forex.
Like idiots.
The Forex IMO scheme, and a lot of people confuse Forex, like actual foreign exchange, for this IMO, like people think that Forex trading is these multi-level marketing schemes. And it's like, no, that's not Forex. Foreign exchange is trading foreign exchange currencies. It has nothing to do with real trading, has nothing to do with reporting to a team of people. There's somebody at the top and you pay them. That's
a pyramid scheme.
Yeah, that's not real trading.
Mm-hmm.
So to anybody out there that's doing that shit, fuck you and fuck all that bullshit.
Right? And that fake susu. You're actually, let's say that's Nigerian. He knows the real susu. But the susu is like an African savings account.
Oh, God.
Like you get 6 people.
Oh, God.
And I mean, it works like over there.
Yeah.
Like it's just your friends holding money for you.
Yeah.
So you get 6 people. Everybody put in $200 a month. One person gets the $1,200 basically. That helps with his bills and everything. His property tax may be high this month. All that. Everybody pays property tax for the year.
Okay.
But then you do the same for another person, one of the 6 the next month, and then one of the 6 the next month. And then, when the year and a half goes by, it reflects. So the person who just got it on the 6th month gets it on the 7th, and then it goes backwards. So if you got it in January, you get it in December.
That's funny.
Yeah, but it's like they don't trust banks.
In school.
Yeah, they just don't trust banks.
Okay.
And they don't have a real strong banking system. We don't either, but
I feel like people who don't trust banks don't earn enough money.
yeah, but this is like for countrymen mostly.
Yeah, well, no, I mean, the idea of banks is fucked up.
It is. But in America, the susu that they're doing in Atlanta, it's a pyramid scheme.
Yeah.
They're like, hey, you give me $500, I'll make $4,000.
Right.
And then
I'll teach you how to only make 1,000.
No. You go get other people,
right.
2 other people to give you $500.
Right.
They each get 2 other people to get them $500.
Right.
You make $4,000.
Right.
And I'm like, so at the end of the day, y'all are robbing the people at the bottom, and you're okay with that.
Yeah.
Like,
that shit is wild.
Like niggas was coming to me, there's nobody. I'm like, bruh, listen to what you just said. There's not a never-ending supply of people that's gonna do this with you. So the people at the bottom you robbed. Because everybody doesn't know anybody with an expendable 500, even if they got an expendable 500.
Yeah. That's not real trading. That's not. You can go to.
It's not susu. It's none of that.
You can get an Acorns account, a Robinhood account, or you can go to a TD Ameritrade and get a paper trading account.
Yeah, TD Ameritrade is great. Or go to my bio, click my Robinhood link.
There you go.
And get you a free stock, and I get a free stock too.
There you go. I'm actually gonna focus on that because I've been doing paper trading for a little bit.
Yeah.
And I'm gonna take out some money in December after I've been working a little bit and start trading options.
Yeah, trading options is fun. Yeah, I made a little money off of this.
That's my uncle does. My uncle quit his full-time 15-year job at Cox Communications doing network security tech. He quit his fucking job, making like dumb money to fucking just do.
That's because he put the dumb money into the trading.
Yeah, exactly.
And even if you day trade on penny stocks, if you put enough into it, say like you go $50,000-$60,000, you buy a 50-cent stock, and at that point, it goes up $1. Your money just doubled.
And you got 100 shares, or 1,000 shares.
Yeah. Or you put that whole 50,000 into it.
Exactly.
And buy 50-cent shares. Yeah. You just bought 100,000 shares at 50 cents. Then it goes up to $1. You just cashed out. You doubled your money. Yeah. That's day trading. Yeah. Which is frowned upon.
You pull it out.
Pull it out the same day.
Yeah.
After market.
You invest, do whatever you do.
Let it grow a little, pull it out. Because even if it only grows up 5 cents, you still made money. Yeah. Pull it back out.
Yeah. These people that you see, that we all see, and you're like, what the fuck do these people do?
Day trading.
A lot of them are
They saved up a few thousands of dollars, and they make pennies to dollars off of that daily.
Yeah.
There you go. It's just people.
Bro. Oh, yeah, what kind of
why is this just a bunch of weeds? Bunch of different, little rising two, a little sugar. Didn't even need to cap it. He got lungs, y'all. Real lungs. Skater lungs. Back when I skated, I could take down. Back in Savannah, I used to ride fixies and skate in Savannah. To have a bike co-op and a skate co-op. But the cough on that make it makes you dance a little. But like, pardon me, ma'am, can I have any else? But
Goddamn.
yeah. Well, in Savannah, like 10 years ago, when Dad was first, like, I was in the huge hippie festival crowd traveling to Colorado. It just got legal with all the bass head, not bass head smokers, but like, you know, bass nectar.
Oh, okay.
All the festies. Back when EDM was cool, before Raven all came about being drug addicts.
Right.
We still drug addicts, but still.
Music.
It was about the music back then. Now it's about what drug you're on when you feel the music.
Right.
Anyway, people microdose and fucking up their brains because they don't realize even if it's from the earth, it's still a drug.
There's a kid that woke up this morning and microdosed.
Yeah.
Like, yeah.
When you do it a lot, anything's a drug. You can die from too much water. You don't think you can die from too much mushrooms, but anyway.
Moderation, niggas.
Yep.
Moderation. Everything in moderation.
Even though what I'm about to say is completely against that. He's right, I'm right. I'm saying that. That's what I'm saying. Moderation. Be safe. Because Hove did that so y'all wouldn't have to. Bro, I was wild. I denied his ass of the day. But I got a strong mind. Like, my shit never folded. I'm constantly telling myself, none of this is really on drugs, bro. Calm down and just go forward.
Right.
Like, I'm calm. I don't panic. I plan it.
Right.
But back in those days, all my hippie friends and festival friends, we were like the only dabbers. Like, we were dab heads. And nobody understood it. We were a hat pin. Nobody knew what it was. Especially black people. Like, I was on
that shit's crack.
Yeah, I wasn't even hanging out with a lot of black stuff from my rap group and my niggas at Savannah State.
Yeah.
For the most part, I was a scab. And even they didn't know what it was. It was really just my hippie friends.
Yeah.
And back then it was a little dirtier when it was clean, but boy, we were trying. We were going for the gusto. Like, do you better do a whole eighth?
I don't.
I used to dab 7 grams. I did that one time.
The point of that, because like I feel like you're just blasting out those receptors.
The most paranoid you can ever be in your life. I'll tell you that much. Like
I like the bold people just do the fucking crazy fucking dab.
Snakes.
I'm
I love the snakes, bro.
Like, what is
that? Used to be me. That used to be me, bro. It was a competition, bro. Like, so how solid your lungs were, because most of us skated and or rode fixes anyway.
Yeah.
Some were Jimmy John's delivery guys. Like, I rode, like, I was definitely 100 pounds lighter when I left Savannah, because I biked everywhere. Like, just for fun, we did long distance rides, we did races, we hosted alley cat races. That's like fun. In New York.
That's fine.
So our lungs were built for it. But I know one day, my homeboy, Big, he got some wax that I just didn't know where he got it from, but I did not trust it.
Yeah.
Because he was like a hood nigga, like who I used to be. Like, so I was like, bro, you got this one of your nigga plugs, bro? Cuz, listen. Alright, let me see it. So I asked him for a 0.5, and he says, how the dab right there? I'm like, alright, but about the size dab I take. I guess he gave me a dab. I didn't know this was the 0.5. Like, it was some dead shit. But I dabbed that whole 0.5 in one sitting. And I thought I threw up.
Oh shit.
I was paranoid. Like, I had a QP in my backpack.
Yeah.
I get on my fixie and I just got the carbon fiber, like, and I sped off. And I see this green truck with a guy with dreads, clean beard, looked like he came fresh out of video game.
Yeah.
And this country white guy with him, like, kind of middle age, like cop. So I'm figuring, oh, these are cops.
Yeah.
Because Savannah got more undercover than anybody.
Really?
So I'm figuring these cops.
So.
Okay. I'm paranoid at this point.
What's going on in Savannah?
Just a lot of drugs, man.
Wow.
It's a lot of colleges down there in one small little area.
That's true. I always imagined.
And Georgia Southern's right there too, so it's like funnels.
What if you took Atlanta 285, like just 285, maybe a little bit like 10 miles outside the perimeter with it, and put it where Savannah was? Like, how crazy would Atlanta be if we were by the water? Like,
it was supposed to be like that. Augusta was originally supposed to be the capital. And it was also supposed to be the original location of Hollywood Hills.
really?
Yeah. Hollywood was supposed to be in Augusta.
Really?
But they flood too much. But, oh yeah. So I get on my bike, and I only stay like half a mile down the street. Yeah, this was a house we all paid for together because we built a studio in the back. So this is we rap together.
Yeah.
We were like a super group.
What was your rap name?
It's Digi.
Digi? Oh, it's Digi?
Yeah,
Oh, dope.
I keep mine up there. I'm still going by it.
Nice.
So we did
Consistent.
Digiganics, digital organic.
Nice.
Everybody said it once. We were born organic and made digital.
Nice.
And it refers to everybody how their phone has become an appendage.
Right, yeah.
But anyway, I get down the block and I see the same green truck with the same people going a different direction. I cheese it then, like I'm pedaling. I get to I see the alley behind my house, it's a dirt road. I hit it, rocks fly in my face. I slide, cause I'm still strapped into my pedals. Yeah. I just slide on my back, get out my pedals, throw my bike on the porch, run in the house, get naked, get under the covers, stand on the grass. It's like if they gonna get me, they gonna get me naked. I'm there for 4 hours looking at the ceiling like, 4 hours later, I'm like, boy, you tripping. Get the fuck up and do something. Go live your life. Yeah. Nobody's coming after you. I was that high, bruh. After that point, I thought I was a master dabber. Hell no.
So at that point, you were like, all right, so I reached the pinnacle.
Let me see how far I can go. I'm searching for the ultimate high and weed for the rest of my life.
So I think we all are, dude. Every pothead is. Because we know that all other drugs are fucked up. So it's like, well, weed is the only
I've done everything except for meth, heroin, and crack.
Yeah.
And some other things that I'll never do.
Yeah.
And DMT will never do. But
I might try DMT.
I realize I'm good. It's not for me.
Yeah.
Will I ever get acid and mushrooms again? Yes.
Yeah.
Do I want to? No. Who has 12 to 14 hours of time to waste? I'm trying to build a conglomerate and raise a family.
Dude.
Every day means something to me.
I tripped so hard, 2 Sundays ago. I was at my apartment.
I might do a Sunday.
Bugging out.
I ain't gonna lie, I might do a Sunday trip. I get some great mushroom connect right now.
Oh, dude, there's been a ton of good mushrooms around the city right now. My homeboy had some mushrooms. Fucking trip was going fine. My uncle was over my crib. I came and got some weed that I got for him. We just chilling and shit. Watching football. Jesus, nigga.
Every time I take a big dab, I feel skinny. I feel light as fuck, and I'm not nowhere near skinny.
You tripping?
I got a year till skinny.
Fucking. My uncle left, yo. So my uncle left, and the mushrooms just grip me. They just did something.
Oh yeah.
They just did something.
They pull you like from the gut. Too.
All my anxieties, all my fucking everything's coming out. I was like, oh, what the fuck? So I drove to my parents' house. I was like, I don't know what to do. I was just driving to my folks' house. So I just drove to my parents' house and talked to them for a couple hours.
But you drove?
I drove from my house in Decatur to my parents in Stone Mountain, and got there. I was like, yo guys, like,
I'm not chastising you.
No, I know.
Don't drive.
Don't ever drive a trip. Don't ever drive.
Y'all are fucking stupid out here.
Yeah.
All various drivers.
Don't ever drive
in LA? Definitely don't drive in trip.
Yeah, I don't ever recommend it. Don't ever do it.
I know y'all won't do it in Chicago because y'all can't even stop at red lights at night.
It's the worst idea ever. But I was fucking like panicking. And I was like, should I end my life? I was like tripping. I was bugging. Yeah, I was bugging. It took me to a place. So I was like, all right, let me get out of here and go to my parents' house. So I went there to talk to them. And it slowly just everything was like, all right. And it wasn't like I wasn't seeing anything trip. It wasn't a visual trip. It was just like a cerebral, like just everything was like, I don't know if cerebral's the right word, but it was just a anxiety, just every fear I've ever had, every anxiety I've had, just gripped me.
Remember one time,
I was like, holy shit.
I was driving and tripping. I give advice only because I've been there. Like I'm mentally, I have mental dexterity. Some people, nobody's as fortunate as me. I can drive a trip. I drive on coke. You don't coke. But anyway, I was freaking out one day though, because it was just a bad trip.
Yeah.
And I got pulled over.
Oh fuck.
And he was like, you swerving right there, you okay? I'm like, I'm gonna be 100% honest with you, officer. I just left a date. I lied. This is a complete lie.
Yeah.
It was just on the spot.
Yeah.
women, don't be scared of me. I will not lie to you like this. I'm mostly honest, but I'm gonna lie to the cops.
So what he had to do to get out of the
And
situation?
probably my mom too. I love my mom
Oh,
because I love her. Like nobody means enough. I don't want to disappoint her. I don't care about disappointing y'all. So I looked at her. I was like, so I just left the date, right? And I asked for water, and I'm sitting at the bar waiting on her. My dumb ass leaves the cup of water up there to go to the bathroom. I'm not sure, but I'm pretty sure somebody slipped something in my drink, and I'm scared. And I'm trying to get to Grady.
That's brilliant.
Will you escort me? Yes, he did.
It's fucking brilliant.
And I needed to go to the hospital when my blood pressure was up, turns out. I found out while I was there.
That's brilliant. That's fucking brilliant.
Because look, I'm not saying that to like, and a lot of feminists are going to be like, this fucked up. Like, no, it happens to us too.
It's what you got to do, you got in a situation.
And my homeboys are in Savannah, they got roofied by girls. And they didn't know it. And they like, it was horrible because they didn't know that there was a third guy there. Because I was on the dance floor the whole time. Because I cut up. When the music plays, I'm there. It's my soul.
You booging? You getting down?
Yeah. And so, that's what I was known for. So at 11, I walked into the bar. So while I'm on the dance floor, my friends Joey and Jeremy get roofied. And don't know it. And then I walk up, the girls leave. And I thought it was kind of like strange how they just...
So the nigga
We gotta go. They left. The girls just left.
So this nigga paid the women to roofie?
Nah, I think the girls are gonna be like, we'll get y'all a ride home. And you know, rob them.
Oh, man.
Yeah, the girls are gonna rob them, basically. And they fled, they left, they dipped out of the bar. And we're walking home, and the next thing I know, because they weren't that drunk, like these are like Woodstock Mountain men, Woodstock, Georgia Mountain men, we're in Savannah.
Yeah.
They can drink.
Yeah.
They had one drink. And we're walking home, and next thing I know, he's literally dragging his face on the ground, trying to stand back up, cut himself all across the face, and then next thing his brother, same thing.
Oh, fuck.
Just fell and tried to grab both of them.
Oh, fuck.
So I'm like walking from downtown Savannah about 10 blocks, like 33rd Street, with both of them like this.
And they're just like,
Yeah,
two
they're
dead weight fucking men.
Yeah.
Yeah, Jesus Christ.
These are the little guys, but they're not little guys. Like, these are lacrosse players.
They're some men, yeah.
Football, basketball. So yeah, it's like, these are grown men. Yeah. But they're like my little brothers, bro. They're white, but they're like my little brothers.
Yeah.
So I'm like, man, I done talked their mom into letting them move down there with me, go to college with me. Like, they were up to Woodstock chilling. I came up for vacation. I was like, no, come on, y'all come to Savannah. College is not over for y'all. Y'all have a future. Right? You're not just gonna sit at your mom's house.
You tainted
and
them.
be rich. And I was like, damn, fuck, let's go. We got back to that house.
What did you do to my boys?
And I was actually drunk.
Yeah.
I was lit. We all passed out. We got back to the house.
Yeah.
The next day they were so sick. Well, yeah, dog.
Jesus Christ.
I flip movies, and I'm trying to write them all out.
Yeah.
Yeah. Right now, I'm working on like a sitcom about serving tables.
Okay.
Because I did that for so long, and I realized like I need some of my friends in on this script. I'm not gonna do this by myself. I want everybody to get rich anyway.
Yeah.
And a lot of them have experiences I didn't have. Every server had the same experience, but all from their perspective. It's hilarious. But I know my friend here has a set schedule.
What time is it?
It's probably about 30, 40 minutes. Let me check. Yeah, it's 12:49.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. So we're gonna bid you adieu. You saw us smoke. You saw us chat. And now I got some 2K to get to.
Yo, thank you so much for having me on, dude.
Definitely, man.
No fucking way.
You're gonna see a lot more of us.
I didn't even know this was happening. So Digi, yo, what the fuck?
Hey,
like,
bro.
yo, thank you so much.
Definitely,
Like,
man.
Frico, Nasty, like legends are on this show. Are you kidding me? Like,
Hey, those are my guys. Those are my brothers, bro.
yo, big ups. Thank you.
I love you, Frico. And you too, Jamal.
Yo, shouts out to everybody in Atlanta doing work. Everybody keep doing what you're doing. Keep it positive. Everybody keep it black. Everybody keep working. Do what you're doing. Don't stop. Keep grinding. Keep
And
hustling.
send it all to Digital Pink. A
Let's
free
go.
platform for Black Atlanta creators. Send your work. We'll post it.
At Spence Boogie with the footy.
Hmm?
Let's go.